Alright, Friends of the Night, here we are, Dragon Age Origins, which is, I guess, kind of weird to start with, like, after finishing both Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition. But as veterans know of my stream, we had quite some trouble with Origins the first time, and it just crashed over and over and over again. So, yeah, here we are. With a different streaming software, with the game through a different platform, this time GOG, and instead of Steam. And I'm really hoping this is going to work out alright. So, yeah. Let's do this journey together, let's hope together, praise the Omnissiah, or, well, rather, pray for Mythal's blessing that we can play this game. I'm really excited to do this, finally. I've heard so much great things about the game from all of you guys. Like, you all seem very passionate about the first game. And so now we're going to play it. Yeah. I still hope that OBS is working out alright. Of course, I've never worked with that before. I'm a little nervous. But I guess we can do this together, right? Right. Before we play, there are mods I installed, and I was just like, okay, which mods did I install? I should have prepared a list, but, well, you know me, I'm not the most organized person, so I have to remember the mods. Which mods are we going to use? We are going to use, of course, the Equal Love mod, so we can romance whoever we want, which is awesome, like the most important mod overall. There are a lot of bug fix mods. Well, a lot. I think like 3, and which got recommended to me over Reddit. There's a mod for an additional companion, which was also like highly praised in forums and on Reddit. So yeah, I think that will also be nice. And what else? I have a mod for an additional party slot, or namely to take along the dog with us, without expending one of our usual companion slots, cause I think it is fun to take the Mabari around, but if I had to leave like a companion behind for our Mabari, I don't think I would take our lovely little dog with us. So now we can do both. Nice. And last but not least, I have a no helmet mod, cause I don't know about you, but I've never seen a game where I was like, I wish I could just look at those helmets all day. Cause, yeah, I don't know. I like no helmet mods. And this game doesn't have like a native option for that. And yeah, Malachine, I've also installed the 4GB patch which you recommended, so I really hope this is not going to crash, and we can all have lots of fun together with Dragon Age Origins. I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am, and yeah, let's just hope we're not going to run into a crash like after an hour, like last time. Fingers crossed, thumbs pressed, whatever. Oh, and thanks so much for all the gifted subs. That's very nice of all of you. So thank you a lot, Mana-chan, thanks you a lot, Juniper, and also to you, Diana. Okay, and actually, there's not only new game, new streaming software, I have another surprise for you. We are not going to play a mage this time. We are going to play a human rogue this time, which is very unusual for me, if you know me, cause magic all the way. But the thing is, like, when like testing for the first time and also testing this time, if the game is going to crash, I played the Mage Origin quest so freaking many times. I want to play something different today. And yeah, this is going to lead us to play a human noble. But yeah, I could talk forever, but I can also do this while playing, so let's start. And I mean, of course, we have all the DLC, so we can also play the DLCs later. But for now, let's go with Origins. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Therianodes, 8:13.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
The opening is so much darker compared to the later games. Oh boy. I mean, then again, at Dragon Age 2. Oh well.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
Nice. Everything is burning, I feel just at home.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
And quite some casualties.
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Oh. Hype. It's also so cool, I mean, because the first game is a lot about the Grey Wardens, to finally learn more about them. Because, I mean, we also learned something about them in the later games, but always just like as a bystander, as an observer, and never from, well, within the ranks. Alright, yeah. We're not going to play an elven mage. It feels weird. Human, ooh, but it's nice armor. Human noble. Born to wealth and power second only to royalty. You find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to test, as your brother leads a bulk of your family's forces to war in the south. I mean, looking at the title, what is very special about this game is that you have multiple origins to play. So, depending on what you choose as a combination, you get like different outcomes, different backgrounds you can play, and yeah. I only ever tried the mage background, and I tried that several times to get the game to run, so I think it will be quite cool to like really get a fresh start and not know anything about the game. But I don't want to look like this, so we are going to adjust that. I think I can start with this one. Yeah, we're not going to go solo style and be bold. Alright. Oh no. Complex character creators. My nemesis. I don't know, what kind of players are you? Are you people who like really spend like hours on character creators, or are you just like, okay, preset 4, let's go? The nice thing about the rogue's choice is that you can open all the chests in the tutorial area. Ooh, true. And I don't know, I guess we will also get like nice mage companions, and then we have all the magic we want. But it will feel weird to not play a mage. It's been ages since I did that. Ooh, we can take tattoos. And we already have one? Ah, wait, wrong one. Ooh, a bit tribal-like. You know what, feeling edgy today, we're going to go with this one. But I think the black tint is actually kind of nice. Though, if it were possible, I would even take a little bit more intensity, you know? That's covering up a little bit better. But oh well. If I remember correctly, lots of the hairstyles were like very similar. Like you always have this like kept back base and then just different strands. Yeah, you will get Morrigan as a potential mage companion. True. I mean, also rather early in the game. As you know, I like long hair, and I think that's basically like the longest you can get. Could also go with a bun, looking a little bit like Anders from Dragon Age 2. Or are we going to go messy? Let's do the messy one. Maybe a little bit less beard. Huh. If you want to have like all around beard, you can't really take like a short beard. Of course, I mean... Maybe we're just going to go for some stubble. Yeah. I like beards. Alistair and Morrigan are your earliest permanent companions. Ah, true. Comes down to the game for me how long it takes. Sometimes it takes over an hour, sometimes not so long. True. I don't know. I know that in Baldur's Gate 3 I spent like, I think like 1.5 hours or something in the character creator, or even 2. And I prepared that like pre-stream so I could like really look at everything and not bore you all with like looking at every single option. Then again, I have to say, looking at the messy strands, I don't think that mixes nicely with the tattoo. So let's just be orderly. How very unlike me. Things I can only be in games. Yeah, I think that's matching. Let's go for eye color. Green. Green and red is, I think, a very nice combination. Maybe let's not go for red. Maybe let's go for... No, I didn't want to change the hairstyle. You see, if I would just do like my normal character creation, or we just like jumping back and forth from every option, trying out everything. So, well. Maybe let's go for... How does black look? Maybe a little lighter. Because otherwise I think the contrast is kind of weird. Right. Now I look very serious. I think it looks nice. But you know, looking back at we're playing a noble, maybe the tattoo is a little bit over the top, you know? I just have like eyeliner or something? Or... Ha, there's no eyeliner. Sad. Oh well. I gotta say, for example, like options like jaw and cheek, bones and width and height. I usually not things I'm going to tempo with, but I think our cheekbones are very, very particular. So maybe let's mellow them out a little bit. Like this. Yeah, it looks a little bit smoother. Oh yeah. I don't know. That bump kind of irritates me. I don't look like that. But here with the chin. Let's go with this. But I think depending on the angle it still looks weird. Oh well. Yeah, with the ears, I'm happy. Maybe let's change the nose while we're at it. I don't know. Let's take this one. Alright. Can also change the portrait. Maybe let's go for something where we don't look like, I don't know, we're just enlightened. He looks so surprised there. Oh, we can change the expression. Oh boy, look at the portrait. Yeah, sure. This is going to be my portrait for the game. I guess we will just go with the regular expression. Oh well. What kind of background do we want? That looks like very psychedelic. I think the blue would be nice if we played a mage. Let's go with this one. I'm not really sure what's supposed to be, like fog. But well. But he looks so confused in the portrait and I don't know how to change that. It looks like he sees something he doesn't understand. And with that, it gets like even worse. This is like, what the heck? This is like a very am I right smirk? Oh boy. I think we just have to accept that. And yeah, for the name, I decided that I can't change the name. Come here. And we're going to go for Alan. And yeah, just for the kind of character I'm trying to play is like, well, we have a very noble upbringing and grew up very sheltered, very privileged, of course, and but always dreamt of like going on an adventure, like seeing more outside the walls of our home, and yeah, doing something useful and not just all this boring politics stuff. So yeah, let's see if we can do this.
How do you do?
Oops, where's my head?
Oh, that's a nice voice.
Greetings. I have lost the spell.
I think that's too wise for the Alan I'm envisioning.
Greetings.
And that's too old.
Greetings.
Huh?
I cannot cast it. It is unharmed. I must get by.
Charmed, I'm sure. I lost the spell.
No, I think Cookie's actually pretty good.
How do you do?
Let's go with that. Right, I think we do look quite decent. I would love to see like a little bit more of our character, but I also like that the armor is like very nicely showing off our arms. I mean, nice. Oh no, back to attributes. Okay. I gotta say Dragon Age sometimes confuses me because it kinda does like different things with the same attributes or like the similar named attributes in the series. So let's see. Welcome back, Alistair. Yeah, we are going to play Human Noble. Very unlike me, because I said that earlier. We've played the Mage Origin quest so many times due to the game crashing over and over again that I decided to take that opportunity to not play a mage. And I hope I will still enjoy it, but probably. Okay, yeah, I guess typical rogue with lots of dexterity, lots of cunning. Cunning determines how... Also interesting that down here it just shows us dexterity, but on the right side it actually changes things. Ah, if you hover over the number and not over the name, it changes. Cunning. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills, such as herbalism or combat tactics, require a quick mind to master, and an observant eye can more easily find weaknesses in enemies' armor. Rogues benefit most from this statistic, as many of their class abilities and special attacks rely on subtlety or reading the target, not raw strength. And dexterity? Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves a character's chances to hit, make the characters more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers and arrows. Archery and dual weapon fighting styles demand high dexterity to master, making this attribute a favorite for rogues. I would say we go 2 in dexterity, 2 in cunning, and 1 into constitution, cause I don't want to be killed immediately. Ethan almost gave us a heart attack of not being an elf mage. I'm sorry, I was also thinking about that beforehand. Like, can I even do that? I also still think it would be interesting to play like a mage in this game, but I really wanted to like not have the feeling like we're going to continue our first failed attempt of playing this game like a month ago, but like really start this game anew and fresh and don't expect the game to crash at any moment. Right, skill points. What can we do? Coercion is nice. Stealing is also nice. What do we need to pick locks? Is that also stealing? The character is quick enough to pilfer small items from others, whether friendly or hostile, so long as they are not too alert. Drop making, survival, herbalism, poison making, combat training. I think none of those actually do. What exactly influences which locks we can pick? I would just go with coercion so we can like make people do what we want. I think that's also so nice. Rogue, dirty fighting, below the belt. Oh, deft hands sounds kind of like lockpicking, right? All rogues have some understanding of opening locks, and spotting traps. But particularly dexterous hands and a steady grip give the character a bonus when picking locks or disarming traps. The character's cunning score also contributes to these skills. I would say let's do that. We also can do dirty fighting, which allows us to incapacitate a target. Below the belt. I also don't really know what we want to do, if we want to go for dual weapons or for archery. Should we go for dual weapons? Okay, thank you, Alistair and Diana. Let's go with below the belt, that kind of sounds funny. And let's play on normal. I don't know how hard this game is going to be.